list, but number one is crowd surfing.
So you want to crowd surf?
Yeah,
or do you want to be crowd surfed on?
I want to be crowd surfing. I mean, like the guy.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
So if you're gonna are you gonna be a rock star then, or are you just gonna just do it?
No,
Just
I'm
go for it
gonna
one
find
day?
the crowd.
Right.
You know, any good crowd. You know, I'm not too picky.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, yo, I'm coming. And then I'm gonna surf.
You know, there's a Midway concert. I think it's Sunday night.
Are they a good crowd?
Well, you know, MIT Wind Ensemble might attract some pretty crazy fans. We'll see.
I don't know. That sounds pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, so intense.
Mhm.
Yes.
They'll definitely crowd surf.
And speaking of entertainment, good after morning and welcome to On the Dome, a podcast about how non-expert college-age youth think. And today we are talking about entertainment. What entertains us? It's definitely a broad spectrum that we can go through in our lifetimes, from like CDs and like cable television to TikTok. We've been through a lot
Oh god.
in terms of media. But before we get into it, we have to know who you are. So, go ahead.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Gerardo. I'm
Yes.
from Mexico.
Okay.
and I hate TikTok.
Okay. Thank you for that.
I'm Gabby. I'm from Long Island, New York, and I also don't like TikTok very much.
We're not a TikTok podcast over here.
No,
Not exactly
TikTok
TikTok
hating
fans.
over here. Yeah.
No.
See, I don't see the point of getting TikTok when Instagram's just going to show me TikToks anyway.
Literally, Reels.
true.
Oh,
So you're a Reels guy then?
I'm a huge Reels guy. I get bullied for sending people Reels, but like, I'm sorry. Why get another social media when I'm? Because like, if you get them on Instagram, they're curated, right?
Mm-hmm.
You only get the good ones, like all the bad TikToks that don't get over to Instagram, so you don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, YouTube also has them now.
Oh, YouTube Shorts. Don't get me started on that.
It's just, why is YouTube trying to be something it's not? Like, just give me the videos.
Right, every social media app now just has to do the same thing with the
Mhm.
Reels. I guess maybe people say, oh, our attention spans are decreasing with those 1-minute videos, but I don't know. It's everywhere.
Mhm.
It's unavoidable.
And on Instagram too, it's like, I've told my friends, I don't need to get any other social media when I have Instagram, because you go on your Instagram, whatever it is, Explore page?
Yeah, the
Explore
little-
page, and it's Reddit, and it's Tumblr, and it's Twitter, and it's TikTok. And why do I need anything else?
Yeah, fair point.
Mhm.
I'm not a big Instagram person, but yeah, you do see a lot of just every social media site when you scroll through.
Yes, definitely. But that's now. I feel like the cool thing about being the age that we are is we kind of saw a rapid change. So did you guys like grow up with like actually watching like channel TV, which probably kids nowadays don't even know what that is?
It's channel telly.
I actually did watch TV on, cable.
Mhm.
So I grew up watching a lot of. We didn't have basic cable. We had whatever expanded version. So to keep my brother and I entertained. So all the Nickelodeon channels, all that stuff. It was a time to grow up, but it's so much more convenient now with, Netflix and Hulu. You could just watch whatever you want whenever, so.
I I grew up on Discovery Kids. I watched
Oh.
Jim from the Moon.
Mhm.
I don't know, a bunch of other things that I've forgotten the name of, but like if I see them, like that's my
That
stuff.
sounds like a ploy by your parents.
Yeah, it was. I also got bullied for watching Discovery Kids rather than watching Nickelodeon and stuff. Or, like,
Really?
what- yeah.
Like, was it so like in elementary school?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get like bullied, but like my friends made fun of me, which is like whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wasn't too pressed.
It's a big, I feel like it's such a big part of childhood is what you watch and who's watching which shows.
Oh yeah.
Right.
What was the show for you? Like, I'm talking like ages 6 to 10.
Okay.
What were these shows?
Well, for me, it's more like ages 2 to 19, but it's. I've been obsessed with SpongeBob my whole childhood. I have SpongeBob shoes, blankets, bed sheets, T-shirts, like just everything has to be SpongeBob. Legos, I don't know. I love SpongeBob.
Okay, so SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I don't think I had one. I'm not gonna lie, cause I didn't watch that much TV to begin with. I don't know. Can't think of anything that was like, oh, that really spoke to me, and like I would go back. I guess when I moved to the U.S., Gravity Falls came out, and I was
Mhm.
around 10 years old, and I love Gravity Falls. It's so
oh,
good.
me too. It's so good.
so good.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow. I was like a Disney Channel like Wizards of Waverly Place, Jessie,
I love Jessie.
Good Luck Charlie.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my God.
Bridget Mendler.
Bridget
Queen.
Mendler, who's here.
Yeah.
Yes, Bridget Mendler, MIT, someday on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
Faux show.
But I was definitely more of that kind of thing than cartoons. I did love Phineas and Ferb,
Yeah.
which is a classic.
Good stuff.
I can't believe you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I've watched a bit of Phineas and Ferb. I grew up. It was on in my cousin's house sometimes. Our cameraman over here told me to watch it, and we watched a couple episodes while pea setting. It was.
'Cause it's great.
It's funny. Yeah, I liked it. It was cute, but I just didn't grow up on it.
It's like,
Lord
and we're at
Amos.
MIT too, and I feel like it's such a,
Yeah. They're huge nerds.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
look at them like, that's literally me. They just like me for real.
Which one? Are you Phineas or are you Ferb?
I'm definitely Phineas. I
Okay.
talk way too much to be Ferb.
I would have to agree with that. I also talk too much to be Ferb, but Ferb was the cooler one.
Facts.
Yeah.
Ferb is cool.
And he got Vanessa.
He did get
Vanessa's fine.
If we're talking cartoon characters who are very
Yo.
Vanessa is definitely up there. Do you have any others for the added to the list?
No.
Well, we can. That's a different episode. But yeah, cartoons, man, so good. So you didn't watch that much TV? Did you have was it music then? Is the main thing, or was it something else? How did you entertain yourself growing
I
up?
entertain myself. I just read books. I read anything and everything. I had from the grave, my grandfather gifted me an encyclopedia set when I was little, and I kind of read that all the time. I had the 3 little kitty sets, and then I had the big 18 volumes. Volume 2 had all the flags, so over a summer I memorized all the countries and all the flags, even though it's slightly outdated because Democratic Republic of the Congo split into whatever it was, and then South Sudan in 2011. Those weren't on there, obviously, but yeah.
East Timor wasn't on there.
No.
No. Disappointing.
But yeah, so I just read random stuff.
Interesting. Did you read any encyclopedias growing up?
I did not read encyclopedias. I was more of a fan of fiction novels, my favorite of which is probably Flowers for Algernon. Did you guys ever read that?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, it's so good. And One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I like the kind of science
Nope.
fiction,
Nope.
slight dystopian
They sound like
vibes.
very intelligent, thinky books. From
They're
the titles.
definitely, I would say not. I mean,
Thinky books.
maybe they're good enough to do a book report about, but they're not super, Brainiac type books, so.
Mhm.
What about Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Oh my
Good
goodness.
stuff.
I
So
love
good.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I think I read all of them. I think, yes. He's still making more of them.
I know.
Yeah.
How does he come up with all these things? I don't have that many ideas.
They're so funny.
That kid's never getting out of middle school.
Oh god.
Oh God. Greg Heffley.
So what do we think? Do we think he's a sociopath, or do we think he's just kind of a rude kid?
I think it's hilarious. I love those books. I don't even
I like
remember
them.
what happens in them. I just remember every single one. It would the day it came out, I would be in Costco. That's what it was.
Costco.
Oh, yeah.
In Costco, we would go and I would get it. I would read it while my mom was buying groceries, and I would try and convince her to buy it for me.
Yeah. The first one I read was Roderick Rules.
Mhm.
And then I read 1, 3, 4, 5. Because those were the ones that were out while I was in Mexico. So I read those in Spanish first, which was interesting. I didn't know the difference. And then I moved here, and the first book I bought, my mom bought it for me, was Cabin Fever
Oh,
in Walmart.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
So that was my favorite because it was my first one,
Mhm.
my first one. The other ones were borrowed from friends.
Mm.
But yeah, there's 17 now, something like that.
17? Oh my
That's
goodness.
Give
too
or
many.
take.
Does this include the do-it-yourself book, or?
Well, I don't know. I didn't actually count them, but
I mean, I'm sure they're spin-offs. I'm sure someone made a diary that you can actually with prompts in it.
There is one, yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of those. It's extremely cringeworthy. I hope it never sees the light of day.
That would have been 2011 through I think 2008 through 15 mainly.
what do you mean?
When we read them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say.
It's
13? Yeah, give or take.
Did you see the movie?
No. I withheld. I don't know. Are they good?
I don't think that they're good, but I do remember very vividly me and my friend going to the theater and it was the earliest I've ever been to a movie. We went like half an hour to 45 minutes early. And we were sitting, and we were the only people in the theater. It was us and our moms. And we were so early that they weren't even playing anything when we walked in.
Dang.
We just sat down and it was dark.
In the dark.
And we waited for 45 minutes. And I don't even think it was that good. But
Okay.
it was a formative experience.
Alright, well, I won't go back to watch it.
Yeah, I don't recommend. It's very different from the books in that Greg is kind of nicer in the movies. It's kind of more, oh, poor kid, rather than, wow, you deserve this. So it's less funny.
Greg's the goat. I don't know. The 3 little hairs.
Yeah, I don't know how they were ever gonna make movie version. You know what? I had the book that they said that explained how they made the movie.
The white one?
Yeah.
I had that one too.
I remember reading that so vividly, but like I was so disappointed. It was like none of them looked how I wanted them to look.
Mm.
Obviously, they were line drawings, so maybe that
Yeah.
contributed.
Sad.
Is there any? I'm trying to think of any other like memorable cartoon like adaptations to movies.
Did either of you grow up, I'm assuming the answer might be no, based off of what we were talking about before, but did you grow up on the 90s Nick cartoons? The ones
No.
that they played late at night, Rugrats,
Nope.
Rocko's Modern Life? No?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I very much dislike that art style. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Rugrats, yeah,
Really?
that doesn't
Aw.
seem fun to watch.
I feel like most of the shows you're describing are a little bit like before our time, because like SpongeBob started in '99. I
Yeah.
want to say. Like, I remember my older cousins would watch that. I was definitely like Phineas and Ferb,
Yeah.
Disney Channel, that sort of thing.
Mm.
How'd you end up 3 to 5 years before?
Well, the SpongeBob thing, my brother is a couple years older, so my parents, they also enjoyed it when we were younger, so they bought us the DVDs, and I just kind of latched onto that from a young age. And the other 90s Nick cartoons, the ones that came out in the early to mid-90s, those I watched in middle school because they were on really late at night, and middle school is when I stopped sleeping, so, 12 o'clock rolled around, 12 a.m., and they'd air Rocko's Modern Life and things like that, so that's how I got into those older shows.
Wait, you're telling me you watched SpongeBob on DVDs?
I did.
What in tarnation?
Now, for the kids these days, a DVD is this like round disc. It looks like a donut, and you put it into like
A disc player.
A DVD
or-
player,
whatever.
and you watch it on the TV, and you can't watch it on your laptop. Actually,
You can watch
laptops
it on
used to
Yeah,
have DVD
my old one
players.
had one, yeah.
Yeah.
I used
When you
to-
have a laptop that's like this thick,
Hey,
and
don't roast me.
a DVD player comes out,
Yeah.
put it in.
Yeah, and then you get make MKV and you just rip the DVD and
Yeah,
you don't need this
that's
DVD
true.
anymore. It's
Yes.
very convenient.
Yeah, now you need a whole adapter if you want to play DVDs and CDs, but yeah.
So tragic.
Remember, did you guys have like your first CD player?
No,
I did
because we
not.
had like the family one. I just like
Yeah.
put stuff in there.
Like-
And then it's like surround sound. I lay back.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. I mean, CDs are stereo, so I guess that doesn't really count. But like, if you get a Super Audio CD and you have a Super Audio CD player and you put that in there, that's 5.1 channels. That's good stuff.
Wow, incredible! I had a Hello Kitty radio/DVD
No
player, or CD
way.
player.
No
Yeah,
way.
it was my favorite thing.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Hello Kitty. When I was younger, my mom really wanted me to like Hello Kitty for some reason, but I was like, no, it's SpongeBob. SpongeBob is like the only thing that I enjoy. She got me this big Hello Kitty poster, and I just took it off my wall. I don't want it. Yeah.
I really liked Hello Kitty for a while. I had a Hello Kitty toothbrush too.
Oh yeah.
I think I
That's very
also had a
cool.
Hello Kitty toothbrush at some point. I don't think I had a SpongeBob one, though.
Wow.
What? You can still get those. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
at Walmart. Just
That's
SpongeBob
true.
for like
Toothbrushes are
$6.
cool.
$6 for a toothbrush?
Have you ever bought a toothbrush?
No, I go to the dentist.
They're expensive.
The dentist gives you free ones.
Well, yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're
does
like
have
the
free
bad ones. They're like the little teeny little thing. Like my teeth are big as heck.
no. What?
Are you like manual toothbrush then, or electric toothbrush?
I'm a manual toothbrush guy.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I'm electric all the way.
I'm kind of rustic, so.
Oh, I see. You're kind of rustic with
None
your
of that newfangled stuff. Hey,
with your
no sir.
what is it? Super Audio CDs?
Oh yes, they don't make those no more.
Yeah.
So, do you have a car and do you play CDs in it?
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
That's the best.
Last one I got was actually Boston.
Oh,
Boston's 76 album Boston. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
I like that album.
Good
It's
stuff.
really good.
Yeah.
Do you have
It's
one of
amazing.
those CD like, what is it called? Like a CD folder, like the thing with the
Oh, I
little
have one of those.
like the little flaps.
With the little plastic.
Yeah, and
yeah.
yeah.
That is very fun. Like going through the CD,
Oh, yeah.
like my dad's CD album, and I would flip through until I found the page with the kid, like the 4 kid CDs I had.
Oh.
Where they were like the stories, or like it was like I had one that was Taylor Swift that my cousin had burned for me with her favorite Taylor Swift songs. Oh,
Interesting,
good
interesting.
memories.
T Swift.
Swift.
Yeah. I remember my mom used to play a lot of Taylor Swift in the car, and I enjoyed those songs. They're very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I guess when I was around that age where I'd be in the car with my mom before I was driving, I was very adamant about listening to the Beatles. That was my middle school obsession. I know you're a music guy. What about you?
I'm not a Beatles fan.
Oh, interesting.
Controversial opinion, but I think they're overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way?
They had hits because like the music is good, but like it's not that good. And it was just
Really?
like the only thing to listen to back in the day. You either listen to the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, and like frankly, the Rolling Stones were better. Yeah, and I don't even like the Stones that much.
So I
But-
want you to know that what you're saying is recorded.
Yeah, I'm alright. I stand by what I say.
All right,
Okay.
so who's your favorite Beatle?
George Harrison.
All right, he's also my favorite Beatle. Thanks.
Awesome.
All right, you're safe. You're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys listen to more older music then, or were you very much like what's on the radio, top 40 kind of
Oh,
people?
I listen to old stuff.
Old stuff?
Old stuff, all the way.
How old?
Like, well, anything. So there's two eras, right? Anything
Mhm.
from probably like 67 to like 99, I've listened to. And then I recently, well, not recently, like over this past summer, I started getting to Sam Cooke soul music. Oh, he's so good. So like 50 to like 63. So there's like 63 to like 67 that I don't really know much.
That's why
Which
you
would
gotta
be-
listen to mid Beatles stuff. That's
No,
the
thanks.
best Beatles things.
I'm good. I'll
Sgt.
pass.
Pepper's. Oh, my favorite, Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul is the best Beatles album.
Rubber Soul.
Revolver. Magical
Have you heard of
Mystery
these?
Tour.
I've heard of these. I was in a choir that did a lot of Beatles,
Oh, that's
Oh,
among
interesting.
other
cool.
things. But so I've heard of some of these. But I wasn't a guy, so I wasn't singing those songs, so I don't know them as much.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know.
But Sam Cooke, oh my God, so good. He died too young. He died at 33.
Wow.
He was murdered.
Oh dear.
Saddest day. No,
Okay.
but no, he has good stuff. I definitely
Mhm.
recommend if you like slower songs,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like that's
my
not
kind of stuff.
rock. Yeah,
I like that.
I like soul.
I like a lot of soft rock from the 70s, so
Mhm.
I'm a huge Daryl Hall and John Oates fan. They're my absolute favorites right now. I went to I'm going to another John Oates concert. It was
Mhm.
fantastic, acoustic concert,
Mhm.
so good.
Yes. I listen to every type of music I can get my hands on. I haven't met a type of music I don't like. Right now, it's a lot of Taylor Swift. It's also been, historically in my life, a lot of Taylor Swift.
Interesting.
But I also like, in terms of older stuff, I love like Bonnie Raitt, Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah.
So more of like older country rock type of thing. Fleetwood Mac. I
Oh,
saw
I
Fleetwood
love
Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
I
What?
saw Fleetwood Mac in concert.
Wait,
What?
really?
How?
Oh,
What?
where?
When?
In like 3 or 4 years ago in Seattle.
Lord
wow.
have mercy,
It
bro.
was
What I
great.
wouldn't give to see Lindsey Buckingham and what's her name?
I can't tell you artist names.
Dang it, I forgot her name.
But
Oh my
it was so
gosh.
good. It was so, and I went with all of my choir friends who we do Fleetwood Mac in our like shows.
Oh, wow.
So we all went. We were singing along, and it was great.
Oh
That's
my
so cool.
God.
Concerts, man, that's what I missed the most
Okay.
over the past 2 years.
Wait. Favorite Fleetwood Mac album? Don't say Tusk.
I'm bad at albums. I don't know if I can tell you a
Okay,
single.
there's
Fleetwood-
Rumors.
Okay.
There's Fleetwood Mac.
Okay.
There's Mirage, 1982. That one's my favorite. Well, there's the older version of Fleetwood Mac before they got
Wait.
renewed.
Can I ask why not Tusk?
Tusk is bad.
It's bad. What about the song Tusk?
Tusk
That
is the
song
only
slaps.
good
Okay,
song in Tusk.
That's fair.
That yes, I
They
would give
named
you
it
that.
after the right one.
Yeah, they definitely picked the good one.
I don't know. I'm gonna
What
have
else
to do some
Well, Tango in
listening
the
and tell
Night,
you. I
87.
want to give you an informed answer.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'll tell you later. But music, God. And the crazy thing is we went from CDs to Spotify.
Oh, I don't
Wildly
know
different experiences.
Uh-uh.
You don't like Spotify? It's
I like
convenient.
Spotify, but I have all the songs I want. So I'm just
Yeah,
listening to
but-
them there.
How do you
Discover
find
Weekly.
new stuff?
I don't. Actually, well, let's see. I somehow found Sam Cooke, right? So I
don't
do
think
find
he
things.
counts as new.
Okay, but like it's like new stuff, like
New to you.
new to me, and that's
Right.
really what matters. Cause like
Mhm.
like new music I can hear on the radio, cause like people play it. So like I don't know,
Mhm.
Justin Bieber comes out with a new song, like everybody plays the new Justin Bieber, or like Jack Harlow, like I know those things. Also, like as The Weeknd came out with, what is it, his new album, FM, I want to say.
FM, like Steely Dan?
I was gonna go with Moenia, but like that's in Spanish, so you wouldn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's I just hear things that are new,
Hear things.
and then like
You
at a
hear
party
it
or
around.
whatever.
You pick it up
Yeah,
on the street.
yeah. People play it. Like most people like more recent songs.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I want to listen to recent stuff, I'll just like, hey, what you listening to
So
now?
interesting.
Yeah, it's more like word of mouth than an algorithm in an app.
I feel like I use word of mouth for older songs,
Oh,
and I use Spotify for newer songs
Interesting.
because, like with the recommended, you know how, so what you can do when you're making a playlist is like you'll put whatever songs you want, and then it'll be like, here are more songs that we think
yeah, in the
should be on
bottom,
your
right?
playlist.
You
Yeah.
scroll, yeah,
And
those are
that's
good.
how I always find like new songs
Mhm.
because I don't know like these, because there are millions of artists now. There's too many. Back in the day, there were less of them.
Yeah, it was like 5.
There were like 5 of them. One of them was the Beatles.
4 of them was the Beatles.
That's
Okay,
true,
4
there
of
you
them
go.
were the Beatles, and then one of them, they took turns. The rest of them
Right,
took turns
it's cycle.
being the other one.
Oh my gosh, Michael Jackson. I have to forget Michael. I love Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson is awesome.
Michael
so
Jackson's
good.
pretty great. But like, I feel like I learn about that through like talking to my friends or like what my mom would play or whatever. So that's how I.
Fair enough.
It's interesting that you do it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might agree with
Mhm.
Gerardo. I also
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of hard with when your Spotify is already tailored to one thing. You're kind of right about that because I listen to a lot of '70s soft rock, and then the Beatles, and then a lot of artists who started in the '70s and kind of continued into the '80s, like Billy Joel, for example. And it's kind of, and then the rest of my Spotify is music from anime, so like J-rock and J-pop. And then that's like all the recommended stuff I get. It's just that old, 70s soft rock and then J-pop. So
Oh,
it's kind of hard to get the in-between, like, new music that everybody's listening to.
It's definitely
Fair enough.
a process to tailor your Spotify to like give you what you want.
Yeah.
But it's
I
very
think it could be pretty
algorithms.
swift to tailor it.
That
Oh
was
my
a pretty
God.
great pun.
I'm good at
Yes. But you said J-pops. You said anime. Are
Yeah.
you an anime kind of person?
I am definitely an anime person. I kind of got into it way more recently, though.
Mhm.
I watched a few in high school, but during the pandemic, it was just it's a big time sink, but who didn't have time during the pandemic? So,
True.
yeah.
Fair enough. fair
Are
enough.
you an anime kind of person?
Not too much, but I like love Studio Ghibli movies. Like I
Yes.
have all of them on my laptop.
I feel like that's a gateway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
It's a gateway, but you never have to pass through that one. The pass through is the other movies, like A Silent Voice. Have you seen that?
nope.
Oh, it's so good. You should watch it.
I think
Interesting.
I've seen that.
It's very
I'm not
good.
sure though.
Yeah, and like in terms of shows, 2 summers ago I watched the first season of One Punch Man, and like I didn't like, I loved it, but I didn't like branch out because it definitely was a time sink. So I just kind of like.
Okay, top like 3 animes that you can think of off the top of your head.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Actually, if I might have to go with 5.
Okay.
Damn.
Gintama, Black Clover, Sket Dance, Hunter x Hunter, and Mob Psycho 100.
Interesting. I'll do top 3 just because they're the ones I can remember, but Hunter x Hunter definitely
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
there. I really liked. I'm going to try and say this right. Kakegurui.
Oh yeah, Kakegurui. Okay.
That was
Nice.
so good. I love that one so much. And there was The Kids on the Slope. It's really short. It's very like art. It's about these 5 kids who are learning to play jazz together,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they all live like on the same area, and they always walk down this one slope to school. And it's very artsy and it's very cute, and it's like it's kind of Studio Ghibli-esque, but more like Studio Ghibli meets like slice of life rom-com-y type of thing. It's so cute, and the music is so good. Ah,
Ooh, I should
for
watch
those.
that. I haven't heard of that one.
It's pretty short too. It's bingeable.
Oh, okay.
Bingeable.
Good to know.
Like bingeable in MIT terms or bingeable in like people.
Oh, do it in the summer, but
There you go.
that's because it's not that it's long. It's like 24 episodes, 20 minutes each, so it's not
Okay.
long.
Okay, yeah.
It's just we don't have time.
Yeah, facts.
Like
Yeah.
it's like 4 weeks till summer,
Something like that.
something like
I,
that.
I have not kept
Who knows
count.
what day it is, what
Yeah.
time it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I've been able to, or the only shows I've been able to watch, are things I could just pick up and put down. My current one is Big Bang Theory. Everybody says it's bad. I think it's so funny. I don't know if it's because I laugh at everything, but I think it's genuinely charming. I'm on the 6th season. I started it maybe October.
Mhm.
It's just a good. I have 20 minutes of free time. Let's watch a show.
It's definitely not bad. Like I never like watched it, but like I watched maybe like half an episode here or there, like
Okay.
at my grandparents' house. Like my aunt always called me Sheldon because I was skinny,
Aw.
and nerdy. So
you're
like,
not
it
like
worked
Sheldon.
out.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I know now. But like at the time, I was like, okay, whatever.
I think over IAP, which is our January sort of mini term that we have at MIT, over IAP, I got into this rabbit hole where all I would watch on YouTube was Big Bang Theory clips.
Oh yeah.
So I think I watched most of Big Bang Theory just in clips
Mhm.
for like all of that month. It was a lot, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's good, but it's
I know.
fun.
Right. I got into it from watching a clip. The comments were all, "Oh my gosh, this is the most unfunny thing I've ever seen." But I watched the clip first, and I was hysterically laughing. It's the clip where they're playing, I don't know, Pictionary or something. That
yeah.
clip is so funny,
Yeah.
and all the comments were like, "Wow, I can't believe people think this is funny." I'm like, "Really?" And then I started watching it.
It's a good thing to find things funny that other people don't. It's good
Yeah.
for you. Like if you find things that are stupid funny,
Oh yeah.
it's a good skill to
Oh
have.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Self-preservation. Yeah, I'm definitely on the laugh more side.
Mm.
Like I laugh at really stupid things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mhm.
I laugh at David.
You laugh at Dave.
Shot to the
Seven
heart.
attack over there.
So for those of you not in the know, David is our wonderful cameraman and producer.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Who is also apparently a stupid thing.
Hey, when you put it that way.
I'm just using your words against you specifically.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
Listen, here's the thing. You're on camera, so I can roast you full throttle if I want to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to wait for it to happen naturally. I'm sure
Okay.
something will come.
Yeah, I do plenty of stupid things.
Ah,
Oh yeah. On the topic of keeping ourselves entertained with anything, Gerardo in class is quite the comedian, and
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I never shut up.
Yeah.
Never shut up. Interesting.
Yeah.
that's
Give me an example.
Oh,
okay. We had multivariable calculus together, and every day in lecture, people would turn around or they would look at us because
Oops.
this guy and our cameraman would be, laughing with each other, giggling over I don't know what sometimes.
funny things, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was. I have to say, I never fell asleep during that class, probably because of them.
They were passing notes.
They didn't have to pass those. They were too loud. They were too loud.
Man, in high school, it was like the teacher would have separated you.
Yeah,
Class.
definitely. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were annoying.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even have to say anything. I just look over it. Yeah, good stuff.
That's the best thing is when you can just look at someone and then you're laughing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what a great friendship.
Yes, definitely entertaining. Friends are entertaining. People are entertaining.
Yeah.
I hope that this generation, because I totally feel like the people in high school and middle school now are a different generation, like a different breed than we are.
Yeah, the youngins are.
The youngins.
They're not like me, for
No,
real.
they are built different, completely. Oh my goodness, the children these days, they all are on TikTok. They've been on social media since 5th grade. They all know exactly how they want to look and how they want to dress, and they all dress the same way. That's the same thing as Addison Rae or whatever, and Emma Chamberlain,
Despair.
and
I've heard Emma.
Okay, I rock
Chamberlain.
with Emma Chamberlain.
I'm not sure.
and they
who Addison
Snapchat
Rae
each
is.
other after school, and it's like I hope they don't miss out on the bonding in person part
Yeah.
Oh,
of
yeah.
things.
I was big into gaming in person with my friends. I know online gaming is really huge now, but it was just so fun going to a friend's house or having your friend come over and playing some sort of multiplayer game. We were big on. We played a lot of Nintendo stuff and Little Big Planet. Have you played any
I know
games
the one,
growing up?
but what I play.
I wasn't exactly a gamer.
Mm.
I didn't like play with friends. Like whenever I played video games, it was just like me and my sister. But like sometimes I would go over to a friend's house and we'd play Mario Kart because like
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mario Kart.
Mario Kart is pretty great.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But like, are they gonna do that, or are they gonna? They're gonna be in their VR headsets playing Mario
Oh,
Kart
yeah.
with each other,
Oh god.
sitting at home.
Yeah, online gaming is just, it's not, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think it might be not as great of a thing for a younger generation. It's just so fun to grow up around your friends,
Mhm.
in person with them at least.
Yes, and it's also nice to like be able to like when you leave your friend's house, you leave, right?
That's also true.
Like if I don't know, in middle school, if I had access to my friends all the time on social media and I was Snapchatting them all the time, I don't know what kind of person I would have become. I don't know if I would have been like. It's nice to be able to leave home at home and leave school at school.
Yeah, I understand.
Mhm.
I can get behind them.
Yes, definitely, wildly different. What do you? Okay, because we said at the beginning of this podcast that we didn't like TikTok.
Anti-TikTok.
Anti-TikTok. Why are you anti-TikTok?
I don't know. I really don't get the point. It's just like more burnt time than anything. Like I guess it's fun, but like I don't know. It's just I find it a waste of time when I could be doing more fun things. Like I don't know.
Being on
Playing
a podcast.
playing the guitar. Yeah, I was on a podcast. Like I could either be here or I could be at home not doing my homework because like Lord knows I'm not gonna do it until it's like doo. Like I said doo.
Very funny.
But-
Is this what it was like in Multivariable?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's pretty
This is
comparable,
on
yeah.
the nose. I've heard you still like this in 1803.
Oh yeah. Whenever the fish come up, because there's fish, yeah, it was just
1803
good
is our
times.
current math class. Are you guys both in it?
I am, she's not.
I am not. I've been linear
It's
all
interesting. It's differential equations. And we have
It's mostly-
our homework due at midnight.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
Oh
Me
my
neither. We'll see. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we're
It'll be
chilling.
fun.
We're chilling. They drop a piece it anyway, so if I don't get it done,
Yeah, it'll be fine.
yeah,
Everything's fine.
yeah. But yeah, why don't you like TikTok?
Well, I think it's kind of basically what you said. There's other things that I find more entertaining. I'd rather watch a 20-minute episode of a TV show than scroll and watch 21-minute videos. It's just, I don't think it's particularly a definite negative if you just spend a few minutes on it here and there. I guess it's kind of like reading a magazine, but in the modern age. But some people kind of treat it as like no one really reads 20 magazines. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. It's like there's a balance between entertain and engage, and like TikTok is completely entertain, no way to engage. Like even YouTube, like 20-minute, you have your like 20-minute videos, you have your hour-long video essays,
Mhm.
and like you get to like get into it and like focus on something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even on, I think Instagram is also more on the entertain, not engage.
Yeah.
It's like the BuzzFeed model of social media.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I like engaging with things. I feel like it makes me happier. That's not like a hot take, but
It's definitely one of the takes.
it's a take.
It's one of the takes of all time.
You know, I guess I kind of feel I haven't been on TikTok much, but every time a friend sends me a clip and you go through the comment section, it's very negative. It's it's not very personal at all.
I don't know about that. The TikTok comment section is like goated.
You think
They're
so? I don't know
so
about
funny.
that.
Is
There's-
it goated with the sauce?
They are goated with the sauce. Yeah, they got the juice and the sauce. It's hard to have both. You can either have the juice or have the sauce. You know, everybody knows that sauce is forever, juice is temporary. But like, so sometimes the comments have both, and I appreciate that. The only
Interesting.
I
good
don't
thing about
really
I
know
feel
TikTok.
like if anyone over the age of 25 watches this episode, they're gonna need like a translator.
I feel like I need a translator. I don't know what is.
You know,
juice and sauce?
it's a video. This is like this guy at Best Buy, and like they ask him about the juice and the sauce, and he describes it like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So is this a TikTok or is it something else?
It's probably a Vine. It's an
Yeah.
old video.
Rest in peace, Vine.
Yeah.
Vine was really
I
great.
mean, I was never on Vine, but like I know all the Vines.
the YouTube
Yeah.
compilations of the Vines that
I
you
know
then watch.
those. I
Exactly.
absolutely know those.
That's how you get the culture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also wasn't on Vine. I've seen the clips, and I still don't understand a lot of them, or what the appeal is. They're too short. They're 7
They're
seconds,
just short
right?
enough.
How long are they?
Like 7 seconds. Right?
That's really long. That's
It's-
really long.
You know what's weird is that TikToks are longer than that, but I feel like people engage more with Vines.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like I could quote a Vine and everyone would know it.
Yeah.
Road work ahead.
I sure hope it does.
There you go.
I might
Classic.
know. I don't know.
You
if I
don't know. Oh my goodness. So here's what we're gonna do after the episode: is we're gonna like lock her in a room and put on Phineas and Ferb and then
Oh,
Vine
God.
compilations.
I'll
At
probably-
once.
You see, I'll probably be directing my attention towards the 11-minute thing rather than the 7-second thing. So I don't know if that's a win.
11 minutes. Are they 11 minutes?
Yeah.
Because it's 2 episodes per 20-minute slot.
Oh, that's bonkers. I did not know this.
I know, it's crazy to think about because it felt like it was
Yeah, I was like,
As a
shoot, this is like
kid?
half an hour. Like, I just sit back, relax, get a cup of tea. I don't like tea, but like if I
we
did,
had no concept of time.
yeah, absolutely not.
That's true.
I still don't. Like if you tell me, like, like actually, like in my memories, everything like in my memory that I can remember, I know it feels like it happened yesterday. Like if I know the date, I know when it was. But if I don't know the date, like I just remember if it was like yesterday. Like yeah,
Interesting.
like IAP, yeah, that was all yesterday.
Was it now?
It definitely was.
What month is it? What month is it right now?
Right now, it's April.
Yeah.
I wanna say.
And what month was IAP?
January, but like if you ask me chronologically to order things, I don't know. It was all yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like people are like, oh, talk about yourself when you were 6. I'm like, I have to literally go back. I'm like, okay, so I was, 6? I was like, okay, so I'm 18. I'm 19 now. If I go back a year, I'll be a senior. And I keep going until I get to what grade I was. I'm like, okay, so I can go off of the grade and the people that were in my classes, and then I can tell you what I was like then. But otherwise, I don't know.
Now I could try and make some like segue about, this is due to like as our childhood has progressed, our attention spans have shortened and our concept of time is being deteriorated in modern media, but I'm not going to do that because that
Awesome.
sounds obnoxious. Anyways,
Amazing.
we have to learn to check ourselves. My worst impulses, reining them in carefully, trying to make this as entertaining. There you go. Entertaining as possible. And that's the dumb segue I'm going to choose to use to close the episode. So, thank you for listening. And this has been On the Dome. You don't have to be silent. It's like-
We did it.